ultimately
Now,
produced our reality.
but what is the modal, like, not to ask a question or
No, you can
or
answer the
to even,
conversation.
yeah, not even sound like I'm like, a lot of African American males in particular, they think a conversation is going against each other.
No,
You heard?
this is a cipher.
Yeah, right. So I'm of the mind that their greatest asset and their greatest utility is the fact that they will share the technology.
Mm.
And if you're my cousin, right, I'm not going to wait for you. You're standing there with a lighter and I'm standing here trying to light something with a flint. You're not going to wait for me to get a trademark or graduate from school to say, yo, bro, you ain't got to do that no more.
Mm-hmm.
Come with me over here. We took the little piece of the flint, we put it in this lighter thing with this fluid, and pow, you got a lighter. America, they'll let your ass sit there, bro, and sit there with a flint and be laughing at you. Make a sitcom out you.
Yeah, that's
Like,
a
look
fact.
at him. Look at Fred Flintstone.
Well,
That's what they'll do
we
to
like
you.
sharing our failures of each other more than the successes of each other, but
Right.
that goes back to the I individual.
Right.
What if we cared about collective, then I wouldn't want to share your failures because then it would reflect badly on me as well.
Right.
But when we're no longer reflections of each other, then we don't care how you reflect it.
Right.
Now, we don't realize is that you may not care, but the rest of the world still grades you as a collective.
Right.
They don't grade you as an individual. They say your people. And then you are now graded by the reflection of the advancement or the detriment of your own people. So there's no way to disconnect from that. And then when you do disconnect, then you're going to be disrespected by other people to say, like, how can I respect you if you don't respect your own people?
Right.
Because there's nothing you can do to actually disconnect because the blood already runs in you.
Right.
Right? The story is already in you. You already have a people.
Right.
You already have a culture. It's just, do you want to go rebuild it or build a new forward one? Do you want to protect it, maintain it?
Right.
Everybody in the world can understand this idea of collaboration. And we are getting, I would say, we're getting better at it just to think forward, right? But our biggest issue is competitive capitalism and the scarcity idea that there's not enough for each of us. So you don't want to share your match because you feel like there's a scarce amount of matches, not in the world, but for black men.
Right.
Right? So now if I share it with another black man, maybe I don't get another match. But you don't mind sharing it with somebody who you know is an abundant thinker and has their own. See, the one thing that I've learned about wealth and wealthy people is, a lot of times they don't want to be the one that make you wealthy, but they don't mind adding to it.
Right.
Right? If you have nothing, they don't want to give it to you. Number one, you may not be a good steward of your own life. So why is the point you have nothing in the first place?
Right.
And why am I adding to somebody who's irresponsible with the gift of life in the time that we're living? No, I want to add to the world of more people like me, right? Because if I give somebody who's irresponsible something, then I feel irresponsible because I'm enabling you at this point. But if I give it to somebody who's building, who's wealthy, who already has power, adding to people who like me. Oh, you got power, I got power. Shit, I don't mind giving you more power then because you already got it. It don't even mean as much to you.
And the beauty of our cultures, to harken back on that term, right, is that if you go to the continent, you can't find a Picasso when you want to go buy art. You can't find a Caravaggio. You find art from Mali, Kenyan art, Gambian art. And the reason being is because you're born in the culture and instructed on how to profess the culture in the means by which we express it. So you're taught how to make the effigy, how to make the mask, how to wear the mask,
Right.
how to curate and explain it. So you're using the same design and the same engineering and the utility of spiritual technology that is ancient, and now you're able to pass it on.
And
So I go like this when we say we, because we is a French term.
Yeah.
We means yes, right? So I go like this.
Yes, we can. Yes,
You
yes.
feel me? So I'm like, there's a period of time where people need self-help motivation. on an individual level. They need a persona or someone that they can see do something amazing
Right.
and miraculous and vicariously live through that person.
Mm-hmm.
But what happens when you empower the person? They feel empowered, but they don't have a skill given to them based off their culture. How you going to eat with your skill? So let them tell it, our skill, when you see us, if we go outside right now with you like this, fresh to death, these guys is rappers. Some of them is rapping. They get into the bag too. Look at them.
Yeah.
Right? They got the camera like this. Oh no, maybe they an actor or something. He in a hood movie. Or they play ball. So you think my vocation is my culture.
Mm-hmm.
See? My vocation might be enhanced because my culture tells me that I should keep an ancestral shrine. I should stop giving flowers to living people and give flowers to my dead. I should stop giving a damn about celebrities and what celebrities did some salacious celebrity stuff to another celebrity, and I don't even know my third great grandmother name. I can't even call on my great grandma. I don't even know her name, or nobody could even tell me my date of birth.
Damn.
You heard? So I'm like, our true vocation, our true religion.
Damn, you know that you said something. Most people don't know each other, like you said, don't know each other day of birth, right? And we really have little information on each other when we really think. We know how we feel about each other, and we know the emotional connection we have to that relationship and partially the value of that, right? What that could possibly contribute to us. But if I know, let's say, your astrology signs, your birthday, your personality type, your human design, I'm talking about everything that makes you who you are, it forces me to be empathetic with your design and also what the value of you are and where you fit in my life. I could be trying to ask you to do something that goes into the friction of your character, right? So when we walk around ignorant of each other, because we always talk about having self-knowledge, but what about knowledge on your family? What about knowledge on your friends, right? The FBI, CIA go keep a file on you. If we had files on our family and friends, we'd be solid.
How much we tell the computer. The computer know all that.
That's the best friend. What you talking about?
Bro.
You gonna notice if your phone missing quicker, you gonna notice if your friend missing.
Yes.